Maybe I smoked something. Shaggy, what did you give me?
My beautiful wife, and she's great, and I love her.
Okay, I'm just gonna remove it so it stops doing that. Kind of hitting there towards the end of the year. We got a couple holidays coming up, so getting ready to launch strong into 2024 as we go into 6 years next year.
Yes.
6 years next year, going in strong. So these next couple episodes, it's going to be kind of a mixed bag. We got some things planned, but they're not always there. If you want things that are actually planned, go over to our Patreon. That is patreon.com/oddcast, and the description will be in the show notes. I'm your intro man, Michael Kennedy.
I'm the brown one, Anthony Denny.
Jared Minicom.
Woo!
Wow, way to not get on cue with that.
Yeah, kind of a bitch on the intro.
I'm redneck white trash ex-boy. I don't know.
What's
Your boss man.
What's an
Sure, boss man.
What's an ex-boy?
I think he said ass boy, which is honestly worse.
I'm pretty sure you said
I'm an
ex-boy, and I don't
X-man.
know what ex-boy is.
My secret power is to eat trash and
Oh
not
my god!
get
Did
sick.
you get that? Did you get the message that I sent you today for what I wanted? To
Yeah, I did. I very much agree. You should do it.
I want to get all of them together and then give him the last one.
That would be great. Like stack them so he has to like fan them out, and there it is.
Yes, it's just there.
You can't say anything because it'll give it literally. But no, I'll be honest.
I
don't know
saw it
what
on
you're
it.
talking
See, and
about.
I'm like, that's fucking amazing.
You should be.
Yeah, I am. Thank
Your
you.
gag Christmas present from me.
Oh,
Don't worry.
Fuck. It's gonna be a dick, isn't it? Just a giant picture of a dick.
Hell, he's not wrong.
God damn it! I don't want a dick.
It's fine. You will when
Well,
you see it.
titties.
Okay, if you don't want them, I'll cut it off.
I mean, I want my dick. I use mine every now and again.
Uh-huh. It gets you in trouble though, doesn't it?
Sometimes.
Most of the time.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Everyone.
And like I said, if you want planned out things, get over to our Patreon. We're kind of got a thing going on where we're calling it used to be cinema. Where we're going through like from 2011 back, we're kind of going through what was released in those and talking about some of the really
2008.
shitty and really good movies
Yeah.
that were
Like Jonah Hex.
like
What a great
Fall like
cinema.
True Blue in the same year. Two real good westerns.
Yeah.
real good.
I will raise in my teeth and shoot two rifles.
Yeah. But Friday, we, after recording, went and saw The Marvels.
Yeah, I give it an 8.
I give it a solid 8 too.
I agree on that.
It's going to be a spoiler review. So again, there's going to be spoilers coming in.
Spoilers, so
It's
tune
gonna
out.
be- This
Fast
episode
forward,
won't go
whatever.
for a week anyway. So
Yeah.
spoilers.
Yeah.
Spoilers. Again, we're talking
Can
spoilers.
Yeah, there will be nonchalant spoilers throughout the entire episode. So if you
That's true.
haven't seen it, thank you for supporting us and listening anyway.
Come back after you see the
Go
movie.
to
Go
patreon.com
support the women.
/podcast.
Thank you.
Yeah, SAG-AFTRA is done, so you can watch movies now.
Yes, you can go watch movies now.
Can I just say
No.
the general review I've heard for it is the same thing of like giving it an 8, but just
Women.
needed a tad stronger villain. Other than that, great
Yeah.
movie. And that's been the general I've seen
Didn't
for it.
care. Did you know that villain, that Tom Hiddleston and her are together?
I
No.
did not know
Yeah,
that.
it was the first time in like cinema history where like two
Cinema.
people had like the premiere of like Loki ending and the Marvels coming out like a power couple. So
Yeah. No, she's
Cinema.
wow. Good for her.
Good.
Tom Hiddleston is one of those people that everyone wants to fuck. And I, unlike Benedict Cumberbatch, I get this one. Like,
a young Benedict Cumberbatch, sure. Now I don't really care.
Well, so
no, I
everyone has a
never got. To see him in Sherlock, he looked with that stupid ass fucking hair.
It's real bad.
He's like, "Hello, I'm Sherlock. This is my mop.
Oof.
I might be gay. You won't know because we're gonna queer bait you."
Also, what was up with the hammer in the
problematic
Marvels? That was just
That's just the Kree weapon. Ronan the Accuser had the same
I
one.
know.
Just a really
Yeah,
strong
what they called
hammer.
it
Universal weapon.
something, right? It was like the
Oh,
world
God.
weapon-
The universal weapon.
the universal weapon. Is that what it was called?
Yeah.
It's a bad fucking name. You could have come up with anything. And
You know that's why like could have used a tad stronger villain. Like unlike the movies that have been out before this, the villain wasn't a weak point. It was just a
no, the villain was fine, but like there wasn't to me there wasn't enough setup for it.
that's
Like,
that's a good way to put it.
So my issue with the plot, right? I enjoy the plot. I enjoy Spaceballs, so I enjoyed this.
very space.
It is the universal weapon.
It is the universal
Yes.
weapon, yeah. So again, we're gonna go through spoilers. If you get that reference, it's fine. I'm not gonna say anything really important, but I enjoy Spaceballs. But like, so in the first,
And Scott Pilgrim.
yeah,
Gosh, fucking
yeah,
Christ.
Yeah.
yeah, that's, yeah. That's
It came up randomly on my
Fucking
fucking
great.
shuffle today, so I was
Um,
laughing.
The whole plot premise, right, is like this girl real pissed off at Captain Marvel because
Yeah.
she destroyed the Supreme
The
Intelligence.
Annihilator.
Which seeing the Supreme Intelligence in the green, really cool. I really enjoyed that.
Made me think of fucking Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
But also like the subplot there of like her being mad that because the Supreme Intelligence was destroyed, the Kree kind of went into
Just
absolute
civil
disarray
war.
and shit showing. Sure, but you can't really blame that
No.
all on Captain Marvel.
No, I
right?
agree.
Like,
No,
you
I see.
guys sold your
No.
resources and destroyed your planet, much like we're doing to ours. So we can't just blame a captain superhero.
No,
And also, if
I mean, sure, we can
Go
call
ahead.
president.
the way I see it is she wanted someone to be angry at, and she didn't want to be angry at her own people.
That's a fair.
Like that's what I
Fair.
got.
that's fine.
Yeah.
But also the much like Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark, the whole like Captain Marvel, like how like if Indiana wasn't in that movie, the Nazis still would have opened up the Ark of the Covenant and been
Yeah.
killed. Irrelevance. Captain Marvel could have just restarted the Kree sun
At any time.
any point.
without any extra power because again she didn't have the second bangle spoilers at all. She just flies through the earth to reignite the pilot light, and then that because like I was talking with you guys afterwards, and it was like because the sun dies, you know, there's no oxygen, and that causes like
Yeah.
it's a real cycle. Like
Planets
yeah,
die.
if Captain Marvel could have done that at the beginning, we have no need for this movie.
Yeah. Well, we have no need for that
Didn't
plot.
know
There's no
about
need for that
it,
plot.
Mike.
Yeah.
The other plot with the whole swapping of Marvels. Well, I guess technically would have happened.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes, because
Yeah.
the atmosphere would have replenished. I mean, it's still they might have been a little bit bitter, but it would have been a
Well,
slow.
she wouldn't have
process.
looked for the bangles, which wouldn't have been activated the bangles, so they wouldn't swap powers.
And I don't. So
Swap
that's
positions.
a plot hole that I have right now. Is like one of the bangles was found on this Kree moon, and the other bangle was on Earth,
It was a gift from Nola or whatever.
and and the bangle in Miss Marvel was like the time bangle. And so I thought this one was
Yeah.
going to be the power bangle or the space bangle.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it wasn't. And I think that was a real missed prop. But
I-
now here's the thing. Hang on before you say anything. I think I still might be right. And you just need the 10 rings around the
See,
bangle.
what I was gonna say was,
Very curious.
I
with
think
that.
there is vague enough.
Yeah.
They left it purposely vague so they could do anything with
I mean,
it.
it's fine.
It's like Loki Scepter from the Avengers.
yeah.
That was just Loki Scepter that can control your mind. And then later, like, we need someplace for the Mind Stone.
He has
Go there.
He both has the Tesseract, which is
The Space Stone.
and the Mind
Space
Stone
Stone.
in one fucking weapon, essentially.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
And no one
Yeah.
at that point,
No
they weren't the Infinity Stones. It was the Cosmic Cube and this Loki being Loki.
Yeah, that was the whole,
evil, but people are
going to love
me.
so again, spoilers. The whole musical planet
Oh,
is so fucking good.
That
Brie
caught me
Larson
so
is
off
a
guard.
goddess, and I love her. I've
Mhm.
always loved her, so there's nothing you do to change my mind.
I just want her in those bangs so I can get that.
Right?
I just want to.
Hello,
This reminds me,
again.
Michael talking about Brie Larson.
The friend.
Going back, the
You were-
first Captain Marvel movie.
Yeah.
me, my dad, and his girlfriend went to go see it. And we took one of our coworkers, Levi. I'm going to shout you out because I have so many good stories of just fucked up things.
Go,
from Levi.
Mr. Jeans.
So for clarity, to back this up,
Okay.
Levi grew up very, very religious.
No,
like
no.
very religious.
No.
We're all pretty sure that
He's
he's
a cult.
in the closet and will never come out
Mm.
because of his upbringing. We went to go see Captain Marvel. We're
And,
sitting there
and he walked out, went, girl.
No. Brie Larson is on screen, ass on screen, and then her who was the co-star? Was
Jude
that
Law.
Jude Law?
Jude Law.
Jude Law also on screen, and it's just like when they're walking up, right? And I'm like, oh man, look at that, and he's like, I know his ass is great. And I'm like, Brie Larson's ass is all up on the screen.
I
and
mean-
you're looking at Jude Law.
I mean, it could have also
I'm
been a
sorry,
joke.
What?
Levi, you are not wrong.
I would have said the same thing. Jared, that's a punchline you set up.
This is also the same man who raced with another man.
Okay. There's a whole movie series called The Fast and Furious. They did Race
Racing does
War.
not
Yeah, that's
mean what you
yeah.
think it means.
Oh, did they?
Oh, they edged off.
Oh,
It was a who can come first, and they raced.
I really like shout out to my bro Levi. By the way, he's fucking gay.
he jerked
Just
off
come
with
out of the
a girl
closet,
next to
man.
him, and then
He also
got back
went to
thinking,
Hawaii on vacation with his family, came back with a pineapple tattoo, and we
Oh.
all went, why? He's like, did you know that Hawaii exports the most pineapple of any country? And we're like,
Yes.
that's why you got a pineapple tattoo? He's like, yeah, when I went to Hawaii.
There's
It hurt my brain.
I mean, I got an Adam when I went to go see
It's
Adam
his
Sandler.
whole forearm is a pineapple.
Maybe he's just an idiot.
And that's very possible too. Love him
Jared's
to
like,
death when I worked
sometimes
with him,
you
but
run out of
goddamn,
oxygen in the
man.
closet. That's
Oh, Michael, that's great.
I'm glad that one killed.
He's also one of those people you had to worry about when he said he was on a fasting because he would do it for way too long, and you'd be like, "You're weak and can't pick things up because you just haven't fucking eaten for like 4 fucking days."
It's like that one milk commercial where the guy tries to lift the wheelbarrow and his arms fall off.
I didn't know he was fasting one day, and I'm like, "Man, just have a banana." He's like, "No, I'm fasting. I can't eat anything." I'm like, "Huh?" And one of our other coworkers is like, "Yeah, it's been like 4 days. He won't eat. He'll just drink water." I'm like, "He's gonna die." Like, no, he eats like before he goes to bed, but it's like a bowl of cereal. I'm like, he's gonna die.
I mean, there.
What the fuck? That's not fasting. You're just gonna die.
Christian?
Some sect of, yes.
Let's say, because I know that there's
Couldn't tell you what.
there's that one Muslim
Yeah.
thing where they fast.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ramadan.
His sister was really hot, though.
Of course,
I
they
enjoyed
always
working
are.
with
They
her.
always have hot sisters.
And too bad you didn't have the
Joelle.
confidence.
Loved working with Joelle.
How do we get on this topic?
You're just horny.
Because the
No.
Captain Marvel thing, I was
It's like-
like,
it's
it
one of those
just
things,
reminded
like,
me.
Ping pong brain.
Like Brie
Yeah, a
Larson,
little bit.
as we've talked about on our special last week, right? Like she's
Yes.
the exact type. She's a blonde with big tits and great figure, like an absolute stunning figure. I wish I had that body. I would make so much.
Yeah, you
goddamn
wish you had on the side of her.
I would make so much goddamn money if I had that.
Yeah, dude. So if I was an attractive woman, of course, I would whore out immediately.
exactly.
I would have an OnlyFans. Dude, if I was Belle Delphine, I'd do it.
Selling bathtub.
Dude,
water.
I'd
immediately.
be the exact same, but as a girl.
That's what we're
That's what
saying.
we're saying, asshole.
We're saying if we were.
No one wants to see my dick, okay?
Yeah,
like,
no.
I'm very aware of this.
I would. Especially right now, I got
I
a
just
bush
don't wanna
going.
show my-
cameraman.
You have to pay me a lot of
Maybe.
money.
You know, just gotta compliment you a couple times, and you'll get your dick out.
No, you have to have. You have to.
No.
There's more to it than that.
At least one.
Oh,
No,
Two,
no,
at least
just-
two.
There are.
there are there's 3.
No,
Okay.
not that. That's not the fact.
Is that not where we're going? with this
Unfortunate,
conversation?
unfortunate coincidence of the
All you have to do is
recent
have
events.
have Jared be like, "No, she's pretty, but I don't think anything will happen." Hey,
That's
do you,
exactly how
hey,
it
do you want to
goes,
ride
yes.
home?
I just,
And she just blowing him on the way there.
and
I
that's typically how it
she
goes.
just has
yes.
really bad, or like she's being treated really bad at home. So I'm gonna buy her gifts to make her feel better.
Oh no, her asshole has been thrust upon my penis.
No, I wouldn't do that because we're just talking. We're really good friends.
Yeah,
oh
that's-
no,
Yeah,
dick
that,
slipped in me.
yeah, that's what happened. When I remember when one of them, she was giving him rides home,
Yep.
and she's like, "Oh, she's very nice. Nothing's gonna happen.
Not
Nothing's gonna happen." Quote said Jared.
Yeah. We're just.
I don't plan these things. All right, I'm not a mastermind.
She's my supervisor, and she's really cool. I don't want to ruin that.
Okay,
Just
all right.
buys her a bag of Reese's and fucking her favorite flower. And you don't think they're not gonna catch that as a red flag there, bud?
You know, the only thing that I've ever bought a girl who's not my wife is she was having a really bad day. I'm like, you know what? She likes a Snicker bar, so I gave her a Snicker bar.
Yeah, not a bag.
That was it, because I'm like, she likes Snickers. It'll make her feel better. Not coming off trying to be like flirtatious or anything. And I said that I'm like, this is because you're sad, not because I like you.
Yeah.
There's more to that. Sure.
No, there's
No,
not.
No, there was. There was an incident that happened the night before, and it was me trying to apologize.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I bet.
Yeah,
there was.
you
An
came too
incident.
fast in her hair.
An incident.
Gave her the
No,
road
it wasn't
creek.
anything like that at all. No, it was very much. I meant to make a joke. It didn't come out right. Everyone laughed. Had a good laugh. She laughed, but then I was like, no, it was,
See,
that was a
so,
bad mistake.
So he knew it was funny. Realized it was the way that he could get in, as being like,
I'm
"Oh, it was funny, but that was really rude." So I'm
It was.
sorry.
It was really
So,
rude.
fuck
felt-
off.
I felt
Hey,
really
bud.
bad.
Hey, bud. You're talking to King of Players over here. I know every fucking trick in the book. Don't tell me anything.
I don't
that
know
I
any
already-
tricks. I don't.
You know,
Until a woman
You
is
might
grabbing.
not realize
don't-
you're doing it, but it is in your subconscious.
I don't
because you have
go
a
out of
giant
my
fucking
way.
brain between your legs, and the one up here
It's like
doesn't work when that
The,
one's
the
full of blood.
sniffer. The sniffer knows.
I don't go out of my way to date people.
No, you don't
Things
have to,
just
bud.
kinda
You
fall
don't have
in my
to. It's
lap
bare
after.
minimum. It's
Jared-
bare minimum.
Jared, honestly, I know I don't want to come off as misogynistic.
No,
And
what a great start to your
Fucking
statement.
women love you. Married one of you. You're great. Nothing wrong. They're not that complicated.
No.
You be nice to a girl who's only ever had jerks to her. She will like love you. That's all it takes.
That's
Jared,
it.
you're a fucking nice guy. And the thing,
You
no,
are.
shut the fuck up.
You are.
Jared, I will turn off this laptop and we'll have to start over. You don't think I won't? I'll fucking slam that shit.
I'm premium content right now.
But no, Jared, the thing is, you're not intentionally doing it. But
yeah.
by not intentionally doing it, you're doing it.
Yeah, okay. I mean,
Yeah, like that's how it works.
Can I?
On some
You're
level.
just trying to be a nice guy, and by being a nice guy, you're accidentally flirting.
When we say you're a nice guy and you say I'm not, can you preface on why you're not? Let's really dig it. Why are you not a nice guy? Because
Twice. That's a joke that the audience will never know.
fair, okay, fair. However, there's
Shut up.
No, Jared, that's not it.
Yeah, like,
No,
like,
let's-
I'm not a nice guy.
um,
Really? Because besides being an asshole to us sometimes, I kind of don't see it.
It's because he's got trauma.
Oh,
So
because he's insecure.
Mhm.
Oh,
Just-
poor
see,
baby.
see rolling his eye. He knows I'm right.
We're also
Christ.
making fun of him, which is not helping. So
Yeah.
You know, it's fine.
we got way off topic. We were
Yeah,
talking
we're
There
talking
will
about
be a
Brie
moment
Larson. Yeah.
someday.
we were talking about Brie Larson.
That's probably why we all got horny.
No,
No.
no.
Like
fight in
with
the
a
house.
no.
At least one of the three of us didn't.
Yeah. Well,
Well, which one?
Tune in to
Maybe
find
two
out.
of us.
Patreon.
Hey, listen to Mike's thing. You'll figure out how big two of us
Yeah,
are.
What they don't
Yep.
realize is a Patreon camera that's only on Patreon that tells you which one of us. Exactly.
healthy.
Got to pay that extra
And,
money.
and don't forget, we also have Tayona Paris in this film.
Who's Hannah Paris?
She's Monica Rambeau.
I don't.
You,
don't
Mike
like-
does not enjoy her. I see
I
where
don't
Anthony's
like her
coming
acting.
Acting?
I don't like her acting. I didn't like her
No,
as a
no,
character.
it's-
Like, I'm not like getting away from her. I didn't like. She wasn't
felt all right with her.
convincing to me. I didn't like her
Okay.
in WandaVision either. So, like, it
All
was- that was probably a weak point for me.
You know,
I didn't really like her in Multiverse of Madness either.
I
I'm
like.
gonna-
She wasn't in Multiverse of Madness. That was the mom.
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
Yeah.
I liked her in Candyman. She was great in there.
Was she in Candy?
Yeah.
What was she in Candy?
I think she's love interest. The prime lady. Not to.
I don't think she's the.
Well, she's in Candyman. I'm looking at her on IMDb.
I'm not saying, I don't know what she is. Anyway, back to this movie. Goddamn.
I also is it Iman or Iman Vellani who plays Kamala Khan?
I don't know.
I don't know, and I don't want to
Yeah.
Stay either way or because I don't know the dialect to know exactly how they would pronounce it.
God, that's racist.
But, well,
Yeah, no, he didn't mean to be, but she just is sometimes.
I don't want to mispronounce.
I mean,
it.
it's like when I figured out how to say Auli.
So that's the thing. Like, when there's people with names like that, where like it's very derivative of where they're from, I always have to ask, how do you pronounce it or hear it pronounced? Because I don't want to do it wrong, and then people get mad. Like, it's actually pronounced because I've been in that.
Here we go.
Ayman Vellani.
Ayman.
Okay.
It's like
I enjoyed her. She was fun in that movie.
It's-
I enjoyed her the whole fangirl.
yeah, no, she did. She's a perfect Kamala Khan. It's like the name. Oh God, I don't know which Asian area this is. It's gonna sound, but the name Wen.
Okay. Okay.
Everyone's seen the name Wen.
Wen.
You've seen it a bunch, Jared.
Work in telemarketing.
Yeah, Nguyen. That is Wen.
The one that always throws people off when they first start on a phone job because they always
Go
mispronounce it.
Nguyen or Nguyen.
Yeah, you just instinctively that's
Yeah.
what you want to do, and it's like nope,
Nope,
it doesn't sound anything like.
Yep, you got to figure out the
look anything like it
pronunciations.
sounds.
It's just, so that's why you're covering your bases by not trying. That's why I look
Oh,
up the
God,
pronunciations.
man.
For
You know how
Ayman.
many times I got yelled at on a phone because I mispronounced something that was spelled just very oddly.
Jared, your last name is Minikheim.
Yeah, and
Your name's you know exactly how they feel.
100%. Can we got minute Kimmy?
Mine,
where are you
Kimmy.
Yep.
The people add letters too, which is weird.
like Matt Clanny.
Database
Rob.
things like that, they'll add like L's and shit, and I'm like, where are you even reading it? It's not even in the fucking name.
Well, it's Min, M-I-N-E.
I always tell people when they ask me,
Kime, like time.
Minekime, and they're like, huh, like Minekime, put it together. You got it.
Mine.
It doesn't pronounce that way, but that's how it's spelled.
Yeah. No, like foreign. See, something that Mike will never have to deal with
Sure.
ever for his last name.
I mean,
First name, yeah.
Yep.
That's why he goes by Mike.
Constantly.
fair. Anyway,
Oh no, it was a fun movie. Oh my God, it made me listen to the Cat soundtrack.
Oh God, that was fucking
Memories.
memories. God, that was fucking wild. And so after we dropped you off, me and Anthony went through and we decided which musicals we're going to force you to watch in March or May.
you know what?
Cats.
I accept my fate. I accept the
Motherfucker,
fate.
I sat through 5 Slipknot episodes with you. Fuck off. That's all
didn't
I'm
make
saying.
you listen to them.
Yeah,
It was optional, but I didn't force
I
you.
tried. I gave it an all. Okay, I gave it a solid effort, but my ear started to bleed, and I felt like I needed to pray to a Judeo-Christian God. So
Judo Christian? I thought it was Judeo.
mine's judo because he does karate.
Oh my! I got lightheaded from that laugh. I don't know if that was intentional, but that was the most beautiful setup you ever did, Mike. This is my karate.
Christian God. Oh, fucking stupid. It's fine.
So, which musicals?
Oh no, we're not gonna tell him. 'cause then he's gonna avoid it.
I'll let you know. We're gonna watch Cats.
Yeah, Cats is in there. Cats might be in there twice.
We're gonna watch for sure the 1998
Yeah.
film adaptation,
Yep.
Oh boy.
which is just it's like where they just filmed with good cameras the Broadway show. So it's not like kind of like the Hamilton one on Disney Plus, but
Yeah.
so you get to see them in actual costume. You get
I've
to see
seen
them
the VHS cover a million times and never watched.
one of the characters, and when we watch it, we'll get to it, is dubbed.
Interesting.
Yeah. But no, it's great.
So Anthony, I have a question for you.
I have an answer for you.
I don't know if you realized. Not that I gave that much of a shit, but when I saw the director, I was like, oh, that tells me a lot about what this movie will be like. That Thanksgiving movie that's coming out.
Eli Roth,
Yeah. I just saw the other day Eli Roth's doing it. And I went, all right, that tells me that
the Bear Jew.
That threw me through a loop. For whatever reason, I didn't think that was Eli Roth. And then I saw his name in the credits the other day rewatching it, and I'm like, oh fuck, that is
Dude,
Eli
that guy's
Roth.
got eyebrows. That's the only way I know that's him.
But no, I saw he was doing Thanksgiving, and I'm like, huh. I didn't know it was him, but number one, that tells me there will be overly ridiculous kills that probably aren't going to be that great.
Dude,
and
I
there will
hope
be a
someone gets
ridiculous
stuffed.
plot that makes no fucking sense with a twist cliffhanger ending that just makes you go, why?
You see,
That's like every movie he ever does.
Jerry, he's
are
setting up
those things.
he's setting up the Rothverse. We've had the Happy Birthday movie with Clown. Now we're getting Thanksgiving.
I thought honestly this was going to be a thing for Halloween because that was the original idea, was to do Halloween, then Thanksgiving, then Christmas, and then people like Michael Myers, so they ended up just keeping Halloween to what it was.
I mean, that's why.
But that's what I thought.
Oh,
Until I saw the Eli Roth thing, and I'm like, oh. I have very mixed. I like Eli Roth in his early years for some of the stuff he did, but like some of the newer things he's done, I haven't liked as much.
I mean, oh god, I forgot that he did Hostel.
He did do Hostel. That's a signature thing, is overly bloody and gory. That's like signature Eli Roth. If you see his name attached, you know it's going to be just ridiculously bloody and gory. Cabin Fever.
That's a great movie.
Green Inferno.
That's a weird movie.
Yes.
Because that's
all of
that's
them are
like
bloody gory.
It's like a remake. It's like American adaptation, but
it
not.
is a remake of the Hannibal Holocaust.
Yeah. It's like
Cannibal Holocaust.
It's like the PG-13 version of Cannibal Holocaust.
It is,
which is saying something. Like, don't ever watch the Cannibal Holocaust. Okay, but it's a movie where they literally brought the original creator to court because they thought that they actually killed the actors, and the actors had to show up to court like, "We're not dead. Wow. Don't arrest this man."
Because even when they made the movie, they all had a clause of like, you're not going to go out in public. Like this movie's going to go out, and you're going to pretend like you don't exist while we're doing this.
Because it was one of those
trouble
found footage things. I think is what killed the found footage like that.
They also got in trouble because they kill and eat the turtle, and that also got them in a lot of trouble.
But
because they did it on camera and really did.
Yeah, it's a fucked up.
Yeah, very fucked up movie. Yeah, and then Eli Roth remade it as
and then he put CGI ants in it.
And his girlfriend, that really God, she's attractive, but
wrong head, Jared. That's the sniffer.
But apparently that's his wife or whatever, which I didn't know. Had no idea it was his wife. Which I'm surprised she's not in Thanksgiving because she's in like everything he does now. But
sort of like
Sherry Moon and Rob.
Yeah, I was going to say Sherry Moon.
Yeah, she ends up in just about everything he does.
I mean, honestly, if I made movies, I would do the Adam Sandler route and put all my friends in it.
Well, but she is a good actress, though. I will give her that. Yeah. Anyway, I had to bring that up because I didn't realize he was doing that.
Angelical cats.
I'm not excited to see.
I am so excited to show you Cats, Jared. You're gonna watch this movie.
I'm gonna hate it.
You're gonna. I gotta see how long the adaptation is because it's a fucking long movie because it's the Broadway play, so it's gotta be like we're gonna have to do this. We're gonna have to record it something like on a Saturday.
Yeah. Also, for the Marvels, there the ending, the post is it a post credit or mid credit?
Well, technically it's mid credit.
There was no post. Yeah.
I never know what to call them. Just the end credit. The only one they gave was gave us Beast. And I loved it.
The
return of Beast.
And great CGI. Great CGI where this man did not have to sit through 40 hours of makeup a day to become Beast.
For the listeners at home, I was going to bring this up in the car that day, but I'm pretty sure Anthony already knows. But for the show, do you know why Nightcrawler didn't come back after X2?
Because he's a hated character.
Because there was too much makeup?
Yes, because he fucking hated, as he put, I think it was like 12 hours in the chair to do that makeup. When they approached him for the third movie, he went, "No, I'm good.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
No, I'm gonna make Spy Kids 3 instead."
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't want the money. I'm good.
No, it's not worth it.
I think he would do it nowadays because first off, makeup has gone so much farther.
It has gone further.
It probably used to be like 1,000 pieces, and now it would be. Well, also the problem is they made them so complex.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's like, speaking of makeup,
instead of just paint them blue, they put like, we're gonna put all these face marks on it.
Yeah, that I didn't understand that why they did that. Anyway, also, Anthony, I have a fun fact for Hellraiser that I learned. Doug Bradley there, who plays Pinhead.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know he almost wasn't Pinhead?
No.
Yeah, apparently in that first movie, the guys who were doing the moving furniture, he was offered that. No, like literally, the director came up to him. He was like a friend of the director, and he's like, "I got 2 roles I need filled. Either the main Hell Priest, who like they had, I don't think they called it. I think the way they put it is they didn't call him Pinhead at first, but he's
they never called him Pinhead.
You're going to be this lead Hell Priest, or you could be a mover who's just moving some furniture in a scene." And he's like, I took the weekend, I was thinking it over, and I'm like, I think the Hell Priest will have a bigger impact in the movie, and he took that, and then he's like, and it was the best decision I've ever made over just like, I could be in it for 5 seconds or have a bigger part.
Yeah,
and he took the bigger part.
Yeah, no, and he
almost
did great.
wasn't.
My favorite fun fact about that movie is that the main antagonist,
Yes.
technically,
Wait, you talking the uncle? The dad, or
the uncle.
Okay.
I get. Oh god, I have to think about what his technical. Anyway, I love that he's dubbed.
Is he dubbed?
Yeah, he's
that's
British.
Right? Yeah,
He's a
Yeah,
British
they
man.
dubbed
They
him
want a
right.
British guy, so they dubbed him up with an American accent, like fucking
Yeah, right.
Hercules in New York.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You ever want
No,
to?
the him getting the role, I didn't know that was it was like literally like a coin cost thing of could go either way. And it was like, oh shit, and he became one of the most iconic things in horror. That's amazing. What a great decision to make.
I think antagonist works.
I would say for that movie, the uncle there, he would make it.
Mike, you're an educated man. You have an English degree, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Hellraiser. The main character is this lady.
Yep.
She accidentally brings back her dead lover,
Okay.
who has her kill people so he can become more whole.
Okay.
Is he an antagonist because she's working for him so they can be back together?
No.
He has a weird position, right?
So would you consider her the main character?
For like the first half, yes.
It's about to say, 'cause then
It's a yes or no. Is she the main
Yes.
character? Then there.
It changes after.
I mean, it does because it focuses
So-
on her and the husband, and then it goes to the daughter
So-
halfway through.
It doesn't matter. So I would say that we're talking about the hero and the anti-hero and the antagonist. Who's the protagonist of this film?
The protagonist would be the wife woman who's killing people to heal up her lover.
Okay,
Unbeknownst to everyone else.
Yeah.
so she's the protagonist.
Yes, she is the protagonist. She's an evil protagonist, but a protagonist.
I'll give you that. So then, who is in direct opposition to her?
Probably the Cenobite. I don't think that really during her, because it's based off a novel, and in the novel there's no real there's no one really
so-
opposed to her.
That's why I'm hearing are we talking like is this person versus God essentially because there
By
is
the end,
just an
yeah.
outside
Yeah.
force?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
So she's the protagonist, so then God would be the antagonist in
Yeah.
this
I mean,
case.
So he's
going
just like
against
the
you.
mentor.
You're going against your protagonist of your story. Like if she thinks she's doing this for a just and noble cause, she would technically be your protagonist
Mhm.
because she's the main fighting force driving the story forward.
I-
And the person that opposes that would be your antagonist,
Yeah.
which would be the natural order of fucking law, where
Yeah.
you shouldn't kill people to bring people back to life.
And then like
Yeah,
halfway
because-
through, she fucking like there's a perspective change, and we get to the daughter character who's now now she's.
And I mean, and I agree with Mike too,
Broke my
because
brain.
the whole point of by the end of the movie
It's hard to describe without watching it.
I've seen it.
was that he
That's fine.
somehow survived the Cenobites saying him. So then the whole point of it is that he's been trying to fucking hide from them.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
This is one of the favorite one of my favorite arguments I have to bring up every now and then with Heather, because Heather is very she also has an English thing, and for the audience to know, when I say favorite arguments, I mean stupid things I like to irritate my wife with,
This is true.
like the lasagna,
lasagna.
like
Fucking honest
the
to God,
lasagna argument.
Lasagna is what, cake?
No, if you cook two lasagnas
Oh yeah.
and you stack them on top of each other, is it one lasagna?
No, one lasagna.
Which we did ask Chef Mike, and Chef
Yeah, we-
Mike said that's just lasagna.
Yeah.
That's lasagna.
See, Heather.
I thought you were talking is lasagna cake.
No.
Wait,
I-
are you saying lasagna isn't cake or is
I no, lasagna is a pasta cake. I'll give you that.
It's a cake. Is it cake because there are layers?
There are layers. There's stuff in
And what's it
between.
cooked in typically
Cake pan.
a cake pan or cake dish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I can.
Lasagna is cake.
Lasagna's cake.
Lasagna's cake. I'm gonna make lasagna this week.
Is
It's just a
macaroni
savory
and
cake.
cheese cereal?
No,
Why not?
it would be more equate
Hey,
to
why not?
oatmeal.
Why not?
Well, because you don't cook cereal.
Actually,
I mean,
I would put the argument that you're not.
Besides that, why not? If taking up that aspect, why not? Why is it macaroni and cheese cereal,
Because it is cheese,
which is dairy, which is milk?
That's
Yeah, but
that's not the
it wasn't-
argument. Anthony.
you
No,
wouldn't
you're failing.
you wouldn't take a bowl a Frosted Flakes and cover it with nacho cheese
Oh, tell
and
me,
say
bud.
that's cereal.
I see.
Taco Bell cheese, I might.
I see where Mike is going. I
No.
would agree it's more of an oatmeal because you're mixing the milk
Yeah.
into it to make a final product.
Yeah, like
instead of
I
adding
could
it
I could
back.
argue over,
Hot cereal.
but the biggest problem though
I mean,
is that
Because it's
Yeah.
grains.
Yeah.
What is
Because
it,
pasta
dude?
is grain.
yeah, it couldn't be an oatmeal. It would have to be like a warm. Like you saw my brain just split.
You're like, no, because cereal's grain and so is pasta.
Yeah.
That was
No, I was about to counter argue my oatmeal argument. Like it can't be because it's grain and not oats. It's grain. Like cereal. All cereal is grain.
macaroni and cheese and cereal. You heard it here on the podcast first.
Oh God! Someone tag at Mythical Josh and ask him.
I also need you to ask Chef Mike if macaroni and cheese is technically cereal.
I think that one he won't agree with.
You can clip out this and be like, it's grain and milk mixed together.
Oh, what you got there, Jared?
well,
It's a
Anthony,
taco a sandwich.
glad
right?
you
We're getting
asked.
that argument again.
so last episode you brought up what you thought was my review based on the handwriting, and I went through ahead and looked through all these, and I can tell you I found the one that you were talking about right on the front there, and that's close to my handwriting. That one I pulled up as my handwriting. I recognize the way I write things.
Oh yeah, because you don't capitalize sometimes.
Yeah, and just the fucked up way it's written with the Y's and whatnot, I was like, oh no, this is me. This is the one I left in. I recognize
I
my
just
shit
wanna-
handwriting anywhere.
Compare real quick.
It's very close.
You gave me the same grade.
Like,
If you gave me a worse grade than the other one, I was going to yell at you. Had a good idea, was very well presented, and explained all the parts of the song, so we understand the lyrics.
yeah.
Widow, bride.
Oh yeah. Then I tried breaking it down into things, and I even got
Alright.
lost trying to reread that.
Yeah.
High school me was
You gave
even
me.
more retarded.
I love this one. I was very good at
Same
giving
song.
the explanation to the song's lyrics. The song lyrics, even though it says sons.
Yeah.
Very clean talking, which thank you. Honestly, that is a great compliment because of my speech impediments and when I get up in front of groups of people, I typically will like rush through things. Great to be a podcaster. I wanted my dream to be talking in front of fucking people.
Don't worry, we're not in crowds yet.
Made a joke to
Yep.
you, which is a great thing because I can point that out because it's in here. So
It a joke to me. I don't even remember. years ago.
No, I do because I gotta find. Where
Okay, well, I
is
mean,
it?
it's in your fucking
Mhm.
notes. That's why you remember.
So this is from Don McLean's American Pie.
Yep.
Well, I know that you're in love with him because I saw you dancing in the gym. You both kicked off your shoes, and I dig those rhythm and blues. That is a reference to sock hops from the 1950s, and I remember it because I said sock hops, and I turned to Mr. Salisbury, our teacher, and I said, "You remember those back from when you were in high school, right?"
Oh, what an asshole.
Well, Mr. Salisbury is one of those teachers you could joke around with,
Sure.
and everyone got a chuckle. My favorite thing about this report, and when we do the special about it, I go cover it. I'll bring it up, but I cheated because we weren't supposed to have notes. We weren't supposed to have anything that we could read off of. I printed out a bunch of pictures to have visual aids. And on the back of these pictures, I wrote my notes so I could raise them up to the class and read them at the same time. I cheated and I got an A. If you
True
can,
filmmaker in the making, right
if
there.
you can get away with cheating, do it on classwork. On classwork.
Not
On
fucking
cla-
real life.
Just
too,
tattoo your friend.
in general. Ask Jared about cheating. He's an expert.
I am not. I do not sanctify that I am an expert. However, you just have to be smart.
Yeah, make sure when you go to the bar, you take off your ring and make sure it's dark enough no one can see the tan line.
Well, I mean, I would say just don't get married first off. Just don't do that,
Yeah,
and
that's
then
fair.
try to go
That's
out
fair.
to the bar. First off, let's just skip that step. I've been almost been there. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Anthony already made that choice, but just don't do it.
Yeah, because I love. Sorry, my microphone fell over on my face. It was a combination of the wire wrapped around my leg and me kicking it at the same time.
You also got setting up at an angle.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. I got
nerd.
moved to the other side of the table, So
Yeah, so there's not a
yeah.
water.
Honestly, when I came down to sit down, I was like, "Where the fuck my chair
Overall,
go?"
it just worked better for you.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm thinking, and we'll talk about this, but I'm thinking about moving my desks to the window and then having
the
that
walls?
little area.
You mean where we used to record?
Yeah, but
Where we
Heather
were before?
says like I don't know, because then we could just like fucking tape up
Block
this
it off.
wall.
Actually block it off and make some
Yeah.
sound dampening things.
Yeah,
All right,
that's what I was
whatever.
thinking.
You
Sure.
could actually legitimately put the green screen we have and everything.
You could
Yeah,
sit in
through the
front of
wall
his
there.
Transformers.
Yeah, you could do that.
And you can hang a fucking camera up. We can do live shows like that, like we used to.
Correct.
Well, like, see, I was thinking the only problem is
Yeah.
fuck, my microphone again. Sorry for dramatic. I spun for dramatic effect. This is the only fucking plug.
So just get a power,
I
get a
think.
fucking, get a 4-foot fucking extension cord.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, I have plenty.
we'll talk about it. And you know, it's that desk isn't that
And
heavy.
Heather
though.
wants her workout space back.
No. Heather thinks it's stupid that I'm thinking about moving stuff.
I want to go back to the corner. Me and Jared talked about
We've talked about this
Because,
many a
like,
time when you're not
that-
here. I'm not gonna lie.
that echoes really bad. This
Yeah.
echoes really
Yeah,
bad.
no, that's why
Over
I'm
in
thinking
that
right here
corner,
because it's a nice
you
little
You
corner.
could really just sound dampen that
Yeah,
one really
and the
well.
Transformers,
Yeah.
believe it or not, great for sound
we could actually
dampening.
do sound dampening. We could put insulation
Yeah.
there with the sound dampeners because I got to fucking enough of them in the ceiling to keep shit from bouncing
Like,
out.
like I said, because the Transformers, they're fucking odd shape and stuff, so they absorb sound
Yeah.
pretty well. I'm not saying that the.
I mean, just in general, over there worked better. We're shop talking. Sorry,
Yeah.
folks, but
Yeah,
you know what?
no.
Fuck you. You should
Yeah, this is the
deal
podcast.
with it.
This
You listen to all the other bullshit
And,
we
like,
talked about. for the
eventually,
past
we got to
40
get
fucking
bigger
minutes.
in a more professional studio area.
Yeah,
so you
well-
guys can see us. So
yeah.
like, it's a slow process. So we got mics, we got new chairs.
We got 3 mics and a mic.
We got 3 mics and a mic. We
Yeah,
got new
yeah, we
chairs
do.
this year. Jared's going to invest in a new laptop.
Yeah.
So we don't have to worry about
I was.
updating it.
Hey,
the worst
hey!
possible
If I
time.
get this job, which I won't,
Yeah.
I'll fuck. What the thing I want? I want a table.
Yeah.
Cause nothing wrong with this, but this
No,
is a
it's a
card
bad table.
table.
Oh no, I want to get us like an actual table.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
an actual table, so we can have like a stretch out environment. I was looking at
Like a
lapel
love seat.
mics.
Yeah, like a seat so I could sit over away from you guys.
I know you've put all this investment, but I think a lapel mic would also be great because no wire, like a wireless lapel mic, so we don't have to worry about the wires and accidentally knocking over a microphone. But those are also like $80 a pop.
quite a bit. Yeah.
It's more than that.
Yeah,
And
and plus,
these were about that.
yeah, and like
And I looked at ones you were talking about. They were a bit more than that.
yeah, so like, but that's
Or a good
far
one anyway.
because wouldn't it be great to have a fucking like microphone that we can tape to our fucking face?
Like I say, because like even the mics I have here, like it took me a while to get the money around to get
Yeah.
4 of these because they were an upgrade to what we had. They're just below what most pros use, and that was
Yeah.
like the easiest of like this will get us as close as we can get for not spending more than I can afford.
Yeah. So you know, it's a work in
And they
progress.
worked out
We're spiral. We're starting. I mean,
We're slowly getting there,
we're-
folks.
yeah,
You
we
guys
are.
You're with us here. We're
I mean,
not.
we're
a big
getting
time.
we're getting about like 100 to 200 listens a week.
somewhere on there because I mean,
Yeah.
fuck, we're going up a little. I mean, fuck,
Yeah.
we're already almost to the next 100 sets. I mean,
Nice.
So hey, we notice it. Jared, like once a week, he will put out where we're at.
oh, if
Yeah.
I notice big jumps, like
Yeah.
I will post.
So
them.
we-
notice
like
it because
look at
if
that.
he doesn't put it in there, I'm gonna ask.
Yeah.
him.
So
like,
whenever you listen, we do pay attention. You guys do
Very much
matter.
so.
So share us out. You know,
If
I don't
you
care.
don't share us out, I will come to your house and fuck your wife. So there's.
You're not lying. We have anecdotal evidence that this will happen.
She will not be able to resist me.
she will not.
I'm white trashy enough where she's like, oh, I can fix him, and then she can't. She gets bored and leaves. But
Like Pete
it gets
Davidson.
me in the door.
Much like, is that what Jared is? Is Jared just?
Jared's our Pete Davidson.
My God, Jared, you're our Pete Davidson.
Kind of, yeah.
Funny, big cock, and kind of trashy.
Who am I? Who am I?
Oh God, I don't
And
know.
a drug addict. So, yeah.
You're not a drug addict anymore. It's fine.
Well, yeah. I mean,
When's the last time you went to fucking
you
rehab?
know,
Yeah.
sometimes I get that urge to shoot it up.
Jared, you're not rich enough to shoot it up.
yeah, you're way too poor. But no, because what's the old adage? There's no one more motivated than a tweaker looking for his next heist.
It's
so
very
he can
true. I've
tweak
seen
again.
some crazy shit.
I
no
don't.
one more motivated
I
than
don't
a
know.
meth addict who hasn't smoked today.
Hey, people,
That's true.
people,
I've
people in
seen
the
some
audience, put it in our group. Who are we? Who's Mike and I?
Yeah, who am
I can't believe I'm the Pete Davidson. You know, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Honestly, it's a compliment.
Yeah, you know why? Because I relate to the whole everything gets attention but my comedy, because that's exactly what it is. I get attention for all the other shit.
Have you
I
seen
do.
the SNL I'm Just Pete?
Of course I have.
Yeah, yeah.
Great, fantastic.
Pull that
Like
from.
drugs, mentally ill, and
I love drugs.
Have you seen the Barbie movie yet, Jared?
Drugs. No,
did we not take him to see the Barbie?
no,
We took Heather.
no.
Well, Heather took us.
That's right.
No, the only thing I got to
Myself,
watch that was
but-
newer was Snap, but that's because it went to Peacock.
We're gonna have to.
Oh, you want to come see a story or a ballad of songbirds and snakes with me on Friday?
That one I'm actually a little curious. I did watch all the other ones. I'm very curious if that one's
Why?
turned out or not.
Awful,
Why?
terrible.
Why?
Hunger Games
Yeah, what's
in the year of our Lord 2023.
And
Fucking, are you kidding me? I want every fucking Hunger Games out.
I've
there.
watched 3 of the movies.
it is
Which
a
ones?
unique enough
The
universe
first 3.
I will
because
watch
you
them.
didn't watch the ending. one.
No, because I hate it.
The end of the third
The
one.
first
is
one's
a
the only
giant
good one.
cliffhanger. It's a giant. They run and are trying to blow the fuck out of the Capitol, and that's where it ends.
The first one's the only good one. The second one that has one of my favorite scenes of all cinema on it. In
What
it,
is that?
it's when the people rush the dam.
That's the
Huh?
third one.
Well, the third one has one of my
That's
Yeah.
the third one.
yeah, and
the
everything else is
cliffhanger-
garbage.
That's the cliffhanger for the. You know why I really want to see it, and this is just
Is it because Natalie Dormer,
who the fuck's that?
the girl
Well-
with the shaved head?
No, that she's not in this one.
Oh,
But Peter Dinklage is.
nice.
And he's an asshole, and I love when Peter Dinklage is an asshole.
So you like Peter Dinklage in general?
I love Peter Dinklage.
It's great. What are you talking about?
I saw Cyrano, and I don't think anyone fucking saw that movie.
I did not.
The
know.
one movie that I saw that he was in, that I was going to go see, and I didn't.
Pixels. I watched Pixels because of fucking
Did
Peter
watch
Dinklage.
that because of that, man.
I didn't watch that because I knew better.
Fuck you.
I used cheating Donkey Kong. Anyway, I was gonna watch Three Jesuses,
oh my god.
but it turns out it wasn't a comedy, so I
Nope.
didn't.
Nope.
You know the plot of Three Jesus, Jared?
That there's 3 Jesus.
No, there's 3 mentally ill patients who all think they're Jesus, and they have them meet together.
Fun story. That actually
like that.
happened
Yeah.
in real life. It's based on true events of a mental institution.
Yeah.
If I want a story based on true events that is messed up, I'll
He'll
just
watch
watch I
Passion
Love
of the
You, Philip
Christ.
Morris.
Which one did you say?
I said I'll watch I Love You, Philip
Yeah, he
Morris.
says
Oh.
true events.
Oh, that's why I said Passion.
Fun fact: the guy who played Jesus got struck by lightning twice.
Yeah.
Twice. That's how you know God wanted that fucking film shut down.
That's how you know
Mr.
there might
Gibson,
be
we're
a
here for our
God.
money. That movie was not good. You can't have your money. No one can have that money. Why are you twisting my nipples? Oh, I love it.
The thing is,
Gibson's
I'm pretty sure Mel
crazy.
Gibson made that movie solely to have a Jewish person get beat up.
No.
Was it at the toy convention we went to where Freddy Got Fingered was on
Yeah.
sale, the DVD
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
$5? Fucking
Yeah.
wild.
Almost got it for you, Jared.
Almost got it for you.
You know,
Yeah, it's a bad movie.
I watched that a long
I've
time
never
ago.
seen it. I don't watch any Tom Green movies.
Like some sausage. Teddy, would you like
I-
some sausage?
I honestly, I don't think I've ever seen a Tom Green movie.
Who's Tom Green?
Freddy.
Yeah, he was Canadian. He was Canada's biggest star before people like Ryan Reynolds and whatnot. He was like their go-to comedic star. He had his heyday back in the 90s and 80s.
Tom, what's his name?
Tom Green.
Tom Green. Or no,
Because he shows up, he's in the SwearNet movie, and when they go to do their race, Tom Green and
this man.
Carrot Top are in it. And Tom Green's whole joke is that he just keeps handing out buttons, and then when they ask why he's in there with Carrot Top, he goes, I'm a Canadian treasure. Hi, I'm Tom Green. Take my button. And like the whole joke is that he's just a shitty person.
you know he is Freddy, and Freddy got fingered.
Yes.
He's Bob and Bob the Butler, where he
He
that's
had
not
a
fun
heyday
movie.
where he was like a
No.
big comedic thing. for
Heyday.
Canada,
I
but
think you're really pushing it.
Yeah. See, that's the
as
reason why.
much of a heyday as he could have, he had his, and now he's just
Even
one of
as
those
a
people where like,
child-
people remember him from Freddy Got Fingered, and that's about it.
I saw a single scene with him in it. I'm like, this is
It's
the
also
least.
not for our age group. I feel like people older than us would know him more than us.
No, I watched him. Like I said, as a child, I saw him in one scene. I said, this man is not funny, and I decided at that age to never watch a Tom Green film ever again.
He had a TV show.
Yeah.
for
Yes.
like 6 fucking years.
Yeah. And it
Yes.
wasn't funny.
Again,
I don't.
different generation.
The thing is, he's like our version of Jamie Kennedy.
Oh god, that's
He was.
so
Like,
true.
like to put it in
God
perspective, like
fucking damn
that's
it.
who he is. He's Jamie.
Fuck
He's
me.
Actually, I don't even know if Jamie Kennedy's American. He could be Canadian.
It doesn't really matter, does it?
Oh my god! Speaking of which, I found this great fucking not on TikTok but on Instagram Reels. There's this guy who's the biggest Son of the Mask fan.
Oh, I've seen where he has like 1,000.
Yeah, he has
copy.
he has a
God.
bunch of merch from it, a bunch of stuff,
Yeah.
and he has a printed out picture from Cameo.
Yeah.
Where he asks Jamie Kennedy to do some Son of the Mask stuff,
Yep.
and it said refunded. No, thank you. I love that. Just refunded. No, thank you. Jamie
Oh my god, it's so bad.
Which tells you Jamie Kennedy has not forgotten.
Oh my god.
He was signing me up to.
Nothing. You don't do nothing. I'm just looking. That's amazing. That the guy's like, here's your money back. I don't know.
Yeah, Jamie Kennedy.
No. I didn't hate
From
Son of a
Pennsylvania.
Mask, but like
It wasn't
everything when he was in the mask. Remember how the mask was supposed to be the like incarnation of the god powers of Loki?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever read the comic?
Yes.
He's fucking
Deranged.
dude. He is Stanley Ipkiss in the comic is fucking great, and he dies. He's just a mask user, not the mask user.
Yeah, he's a mask
But-
user.
You should fucking check it out because
check it out, guys.
no, he's great because he's like an ultra reality bender.
Yeah.
I think that movie, The Mask, is fucking amazing. It's
like
like
first movie, yes.
yeah, it's like when like a cartoon character came to life, which is
Yes.
exactly what they wanted.
Yeah, it was
A
exactly
lot of
what
jokes
it was for.
went over my head as a kid, especially the condom.
Yeah.
Wrong pocket.
Yeah.
But I think
a lot of scenes. in
I
that one.
think if you're gonna watch a single Jim Carrey movie, The Mask is probably the best one because you have his whole range. You have him calm, and then you have
The
Mask.
That was one of the movies that, like,
it's just a shame about the dog CGI.
well, not everything can be perfect. And you got hot Cameron Diaz in that one too. I mean,
Yeah, her first role,
yeah, like where are you gonna, get that? Oh, God, that red dress. Anyway,
dude. His cameo was only $3.
And introducing.
Oh no, wait. His cameo was 225. No, wait, it's James Kennedy. Yeah, his cameo was only $3. So
wow, wow. All right.
come on, Jaime.
Can you sing Cuban Pete?
Oh my god, I've never wanted to meet Jamie Kennedy so bad in my life now. I just want to ruin Jamie Kennedy's day by saying that. Like, hey, can you sing Cuban Pete for me?
Just he,
Get
because
knocked out.
he's the king of the rumba beat, and he goes chick chick.
I could see this man's face drop.
Just like, oh look, camera.
Yeah.
No, it's a refund. You're gonna get a second.
Can someone? He's temporarily unavailable, or else I would have fucking done it. Can someone out there find Jamie Kennedy like in a cool way, like at a convention or something? Don't sock him, the man, and just record you asking, "Can you sing Cuban Pete for me?" Just so I can see that and send it to them. I will pay you $10.
I wish he was, because if it would have been like refunded, no, you could have sent that to that dude. Me too, bud. I asked for The Mask, actually. The other good movie. I wanted to sing fucking Cuban Pete.
Oh god, I'm checking out on Cameo.
Oh my god.
One of my favorite things I want to do is if I had enough money to get people to sign stuff constantly, I would print out weird things for them to sign,
Yeah.
like
Oh, and-
Primal Force for Ron Perlman.
Yeah, I'm about to say Primal versus Ron Perlman all day.
Like just find like something stupid and
I
obscure
will
that.
fucking get a picture of like a headshot photo of him from that movie, and I will print off with more than less than $1 million on it.
No,
and
no,
have
no.
him sign it.
You wouldn't do that. You would ask him to.
Or are
write.
we asking him to put the quote
Yeah.
on there?
That's immediately what I would do.
Just has no idea what the fuck we're talking about.
None whatsoever.
Yeah, people normally ask for Hellboy. I don't know what this movie is.
I don't know.
I'm saying it's my favorite line you've ever uttered,
Sir
sir.
Hannibal Chow, one of the two. Big monkey fans over on the podcast.
I know. You know what? You take Primal Force. I'll do when he was the sayer of the law. Yeah, I'll be like, I need you to just write on here. So says the law.
Honestly, I feel like Ron Perlman would be cool enough.
Oh God,
All right,
man has a good career.
let's see. The most expensive actor on Cameo,
I can only fucking imagine.
Kevin O'Leary.
Okay, who's that?
He's a Shark Tank.
Oh, yeah, fucking of course.
$1,500.
I'm a billionaire. I don't give a fuck.
That's Donald Trump. A good try.
I mean, they're all the same in my eyes.
Let's see who's
to
the
be
cheapest we
honest.
could get.
I blocked Elon Musk on X because the things he posted were just asinine and retarded, and I was just like, I can't.
You're still on
I
X?
don't read these, but I have to be Anthony. You know why? Because somebody has to post things on social media for a podcast.
Tell
You
that
know, somebody has to post things.
Tell that the MGO 360, who is a popular Transformers person who has no social media.
Good for him. All right.
I consider you
I interact with people there, and it's just how do you think I
We
got
have
up the
to ask
guest
Chef
spot?
Mike if mac and cheese is cereal.
I I damn well will. I actually did tweet him about a thing my dad
Yeah, I
did
saw that. The
risotto,
ratatouille.
and he never made it before. And then Chef Mike was like, "No, it looks really good." And then
Chef
I
Mike,
sent him
we-
the recipe. I was like,
A
"This is what he
question
put in." He's
came
like,
up
"Oh no,
on the
sounds awesome."
podcast. Is macaroni and cheese
A cereal.
I can already tell you he will say no.
He's gonna say no. But
Well, this
I
is
need
why
my
you're wrong.
articulation. Is cheese
That's-
and milk.
no. Send a DM and then screenshot when he blocks you. And we'll print that out.
Yep.
I think he's too nice. I don't think he blocked.
No, I think it'd be
I would
funny.
probably be like, this came up on the podcast, much like the two lasagnas and is a taco or sandwich kind of thing. Where like, is cereal or is mac and cheese technically a cereal?
Now, I would argue that
I'll have to.
tacos are not sandwiches, but I would argue that wraps are tacos.
I would argue that wraps are tacos. Wraps are definitely tacos.
Yeah, because
also-
tacos came first.
I'm also going to bring this up because speaking of doing the whole being on X and whatnot, we have a guest spot coming with another podcast. Review It Yourself. They're a British podcast. They asked us to be on. Why? I couldn't fucking tell you. For whatever reason, they thought it was kind of
because-
funny. And they're like, "Hey, you want to be a guest spot?" And I'm like, "Sure."
Because
Guest
2 out of
spot?
3 of us are funny. I'll let the audience decide which 2.
It's not me.
I've had so many zingers this episode.
Mike is honestly
I'm
the one that
one
kills
of
me.
them.
the
I'm on
most.
fucking fire tonight, gentlemen.
Yeah, Jared, you might be our leader, but I think Mike is our figurehead.
Oh, Mike's funnier.
Mike is the queen compared to your Congress.
Fucking Parliament.
Yeah, your Parliament.
Bitching at each other, never getting anything done. While I sit
Oh my God,
and read
does that make
see
me
it.
Parliament too?
Yes.
Fuck.
You're the House of Lords and he's Parliament. And while I sit at the fucking Resolute desk, eating cake and playing with corgis.
I don't know why
Little
Jared's
Snoop
staring
Dogg.
at me like that. Is it because I'm insulting the British? Are you,
I'm not British. I don't care.
it's gonna hurt me so much not to go beans on toast.
I'm German.
I want a full English
I'm
breakfast.
mad at the Brits.
Okay.
No, I'm talking about the people who politely invited us onto their podcast.
Yeah,
It's gonna be so hard for me not to make any
which
jokes.
Anthony picked the movie that we'll be doing.
Now we're
Defend It
thinking about it, we should
Yourself.
have done a different fucking movie. We should
Well,
have done fucking
I
Hellboy 2.
said that one, but
Oh, the minute I mentioned that, they loved that idea because anyone who's willing to defend that movie has to have something wrong with them. So
Yeah.
this will be
I
fun.
can't wait to watch it. And I'll
You're gonna hear everyone tell you this movie's fucking awful, and you're gonna have to defend it, Anthony. of
I
why
will,
you
dude.
love it.
dude, tell me when we're gonna be on. I'll have a fucking 5-page
I'll
paper.
bring it up. I'll bring it up after the show because I gotta coordinate. I gotta
Yeah.
like double check the day
We,
for everybody.
Can't do the 25th anymore.
What's the 25th?
The family Thanksgiving.
That's the Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll have to talk with
We'll
them because
figure
that was
it
the
out.
day
We'll
they had
get there.
available. So it might not be till next month, but we'll be on.
That's
I guess,
fine.
Spotting.
I can't. I will defend this movie for my honor.
Yeah, it is.
Ron
what it is.
Perlman's in it.
Oh my god!
We got the
Oh, I forgot he's in
trailer
there.
for the new Garfield movie coming out.
Oh yeah, we
and
did.
much like the Mario movie, Chris Pratt's just
Voice acting again.
doing Chris Pratt. Huh?
That's not
Yeah.
voice acting.
Really, not even.
Yeah, I
giving
like that Mike
fucking
put it that
anything.
way because it
He's-
really
he's
is.
just
At
being
least
Chris
in
Pratt.
Mario, he put on some sort of twang.
I love lasagna. Like, no, that's not.
It was
No,
so good
no.
until he spoke. I was
I
gonna
was-
be.
I was so invested. in
I would've
that
been
fucking
okay with, like-
adorable cat.
That just happened.
Yep.
I would have been okay with an origin thing of like, this is how you met Garfield, and like show like a neat, like cute little story like that. That would have been neat. But then when they cut to the thing and then it's Chris
And
Pratt. and I'm
That's
like,
all right. I'll take John. It's just
well, I checked out.
now the
Yep.
thing is,
Sam Jackson is fucking Garfield's dad, though. I'm invested.
Yeah,
in
no,
that.
because Sam Jackson's a good voice actor.
Yeah,
That's what I was like,
You know,
and then
but
it
here's the
turns
thing,
into
it's
Garfield
also
deals
just
with
Sam
abandonment
Jackson being
issues.
Sam Jackson. It's even putting in no effort. He just cashing that check.
Yeah.
Which I'm 100% okay with.
He's doing the Bill Murray.
He's-
You do it for the money.
The thing
Drugs
is,
are expensive.
my biggest problem
Yeah.
is not with Christopher Pratt.
Christopher
What's his
well,
middle name? Do we know what his middle name is?
let's find it real
Yeah,
quick.
right.
It's much like Vincent Sinclair,
Oh,
fuck. Who, if he ever gets on the podcast, if we ever get Vincent Sinclair on the podcast,
probably
Oh,
not.
fuck off.
Christopher Michael Pratt.
Fuck off. You're a
So
bitch.
Christopher Michael,
CMP.
CMP for short.
Okay.
He's just bad. See, the problem is also his voice isn't Garfield. Garfield, he's got a slow, deep voice. There are so many previous. That's why Bill Murray works so work well, because he's a fucking dumb ass stoner guy.
My thing with Chris Pratt being given these roles is like I wouldn't have as much of a problem if he actually fucking tried.
It's for
just
name.
tried
It's
to
for
be the
name
character.
only.
And that's my thing. It's like you can't just be yourself and then be like an iconic character who's one like that. That's just it doesn't work, man. That's lazy as shit.
It
Sure
is
is.
so lazy. Like my favorite fun fact about Garfield. And see, this is how much I know and love about Garfield. Like my dad,
I didn't know, but
my dad growing up, before 9/11, my dad loved Garfield. He had like that thing, that toy nets that you
Yeah.
put in the corner that was filled with Garfields. He had the sticky Garfield. He had a Garfield. I had a Garfield phone growing up.
And Anthony recalls the day 9/11 happened when his dad tore it all down and said, "I can't
Garfield
deal with
dead to me."
Garfield anymore."
Oh my God, is that why Garfield caused 9/11? But
maybe Garfield caused your parents' divorce.
so
That one could be.
So Bill Murray, the voice of Garfield, he also plays in Ghostbusters. Venkman,
Yeah.
the voice actor who did the cartoon Garfield, was also the voice actor of Venkman in the real Ghostbusters.
That's cool.
So there's a real fun connection
Yeah,
there.
there is.
Yeah. That's the voice that I want. That deep, slow voice. Not, "Hi, I'm really cool." I want
Yeah,
like
no, I don't.
give me fucking
I didn't hate Chris Pratt until recently, where it's just like, man, like,
give me Javier Bardem.
I get he's a big name, I guess, but he's not. I don't even feel like he's a big name now. Like, if this was when the first Jurassic World came, I would understand. Because at that point, like, he's like thinned himself out. He's a good looking dude now. Like, he's getting these roles. We're years past that point. He shouldn't be like the big name he is that they're getting for the voice. Like, all the movies he was in are fucking gone and dead now. This isn't his peak time. I don't understand.
Well, the thing is, it's Guardians 3. It's Mario. That is because of the Guardians. No,
that's what I'm saying.
it's
The
the Guardians,
Guardians ended and Jurassic World ended. Like his like flagship things that kept him on a peak are ended. Why is he still like a pinnacle name?
here's a list from
he
Sumerian
hasn't
Rants
got like the fall.
of people that I would rather be Garfield. Keith David,
Yeah.
Powers Booth,
Okay.
Oh.
Sam Elliott,
Hayden Christensen.
Patrick Warburton, Kevin
I like
Michael
this,
Richardson,
Okay.
Ian McKellen.
That'd be a fun one.
These are just actors with deep and baritone voices.
They would be
Yeah.
better. Than
Terrence
Chris Pratt.
Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel, I will take Mark Sinclair.
Did you just call him Mark Sinclair?
That's his
Did you
name.
really go with Mark Sinclair?
Yeah, that's Vin Diesel's name. That's
He's a Street Sharks boy. That's all he will ever be. For me.
I don't
No.
want this. I'm going to show you a cursed
give me
photo.
give me Anthony Mackie as Garfield and Kevin Hart as Nermal.
That'd be fun. I can see that. This is a cursed image. It's just a
That
fan
might-
thing. It's gonna piss you off though.
Oh, I hate that so much.
I do
It's
too.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson as Frankie.
from One Piece. It's I got kind of wrestling angry at that. Also,
He's gonna
also
quote,
what we got
unquote,
is
murder
we're gonna
someone.
get the fucking Wile E. Coyote movie. Maybe.
Yeah.
If another studio will pick it up, and I guarantee if another studio will pick it up, it will be a huge success.
Oh,
at
it'll
box
it'll
office.
go off.
To spite WB.
Yeah.
to just
No,
absolutely.
it was a
Yeah, well-
movie that was canceled, and everyone on
no
Twitter
reason.
was complaining about it being
This is
canceled.
the second time WB's done it. They did it with the Batgirl movie.
I remember Saber Spark, I believe it was, this person who really wants to be a cartoonist, and he's a YouTuber, and he's like, wow, I wish I had enough money that I can make movies and just not produce them.
Yeah, use them as a $30 or $30 million write-off.
Also, I know I put it in the group chat, but did we mention what went on with the strikes, like what the final offer was? Because I heard about it after the fact, and I was like, that's the dumbest fucking deal.
No.
I had heard it through somewhere else, but apparently the deal the studios gave SAG before that strike was over, their quote unquote final will not budge deal was basically lowballing them again, and then being like, if you don't come back, we own rights to people who are dead, and we don't need their authorization, and we can just AI their voices and likeness, and we don't fucking need you. And then SAG was like, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. How's that worked out so far? Fuck you. Here's our counter offer. And then they won. Because it was very much a bullshit, we don't need you. Please don't deny this offer.
We don't need you.
Right.
Yes, you do.
We have AI and things. And then all of them just yeah, but it's not there yet, is it? Is it though? Not there yet, is it now? You want to pay us what we want, or you want to really try this?
Because you only got limited people.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot you're going to be able to work with. So you really want to go down that road? So good for them. Good for them.
I have something. It's great for an audio media.
Oh, is it?
There's, because AI, speaking of AI, there's this great set of photos. And it's Steve Harvey
Is this Steve Harvey
being
getting
chased by the
Oh, yes.
And I just love these photos. You guys gotta look up Steve Harvey.
It's fucking not good.
They're so fucking bad and stupid, but I love this one the most. This poor man running for his life. This one, Mike, this was my favorite.
Oh, God.
They're so. See, that's what AI should be used for. It should be used to help people make D&D campaigns, and make pictures of Steve Harvey being chased by cryptids.
Oh, Steve Harvey.
Oh God!
Oh, mamma mia. Mia.
Now that was kind of racist. Yes, it is.
I mean, we all have our moments.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, you let your dark thoughts in every now and again. Go home, you stare at the news, but you're
Jared,
debating.
knowing you, there are no dark thoughts. They're all white.
I'm not going to laugh at that one. I'm not going to give you the credit of giving you a laugh on that one.
Audience, drop a like if you think that was cool. Don't forget to
No.
ring the bell.
You know, we actually have 4.8 stars on Spotify, I think. And we have 5 on Apple, but that's because we only have 1 review on Apple.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, go Michael!
I got this bitch!
That was before Michael was on, so it is legal.
55.
True.
That was before I was on. So.
Yeah, it was actually another podcast where I listened to theirs, so I was like, oh no, it's good. So we reviewed each other. They're our one Apple review. All the rest have come from Spotify, and that has a 4.8 or something like that.
Yeah, it's because
So
they
all of you who haven't given us 5, I fucking know where you
it's because they can't see our faces, or else they would probably rate us lower.
That's fair.
Actually, they can't. You guys go and find our YouTube channel. You can see me eat a hot
The
chip.
worst. You can go right to the Instagram too. That's on there. So.
Yeah, I
So
did.
bad.
But you can have the clip of you dying and me
Mhm.
putting it black and white with "Hello, darkness, my old friend," as you fucking die.
Yo, $10,000. One payment. Actually, I'll lower it. $5,000.
I'll cut it in half. Be reasonable.
You donate $5,000 to the podcast so we can get some nice fucking chairs and table. Not that these chairs are bad,
No.
but like a set.
Yeah,
I'll fucking do it again.
Couch,
I'll do it again. I'll do it, and I'll fucking push through it.
No, you won't.
I'll
Don't lie to these
I'll
people.
throw up on
Don't fucking
I'll
lie
throw
to
up on
them.
camera. I'll have my
Lie to
bucket.
them.
I'll throw up. I won't leave this camera. You'll see me suffer.
And then we'll get demonetized and have to
It'll-
rely on everything, but yes,
Yo,
it'll be vomit.
Only this video. Hey, the whole channel will get demonetized. Only that's why we're getting $5,000, Jared. That's gonna make up for this one.
Solid problem outright.
The single video demonetization. He just not turned ads on it. Just not to have that.
We may have ads that come in at some point too. I was doing some things today. Got emails about some things. Put our name in.
Cool.
See what happens.
I
Yeah.
gotta record ads.
Dude, I can't
will,
wait to record ads.
Get anything to
Scraggly, I can do Scraggly Beard. I'm still, dude. Let me tell you, the D&D campaign that Jared's working on. Spoilers.
Yeah.
I'm trying to workshop a voice, and it's
I'm
so
curious what you're gonna do with it.
it's
honestly.
so difficult.
I have questions about this campaign now that we're talking.
Yeah.
about it.
Also,
Yes.
Jared Heather wants to make her own name.
Kind of ruins the one shot the way things are written.
Hey,
but
hey, Jared. I also want to make my own name, and I'm gonna tell you why, and you're gonna just be okay with this. I will use your name, but the name is the backstory, and you've given me a name, and I don't give a fuck about this character after that.
I've come up with a fun backstory. Well, I've
Part of
come
the creative process, my friend. I
anyway.
will use your name. I do not care. But do you want my backstory thus far because I have no emotional investment in this character?
sure,
Woke up in a psych ward 2 months ago, needed money, joined this crew.
that works. I think.
Cool.
I mean, hey, that's
Actually, I can play with that. That can work.
Listen,
Yeah.
has no memory of his past life at all. You try to hint at shit from the past life? Oh no. You try to bring shit up from the past life? Oh no.
I didn't have anything like that. So.
Good, because I don't know about
it. It's like
Doing that.
a campaign I played with
But having an insane
with
character, that could
where
be-
Chase
that could
was
come
the
in handy.
DM.
Yeah.
I played my total monk,
Yeah.
Sangura,
Segura.
where his backstory was he was a monk who achieved enlightenment and knew the secrets of the universe, pissed off a god, and his brain was smitten.
I love that.
So he became senile old turtle man.
So are we using D&D rules? So I should roll a
Are we
character
5e?
sheet for 5e.
Yes.
I have my character
So
sheet
how I've been
upstairs in
basing
my
things so
car.
far. It has some homebrew stuff in there to try
Right,
to make
and I
it
know-
fit, but
I know it does.
For the most
so
part.
I
the
can
stuff
make
that we've each gotten texted individually about,
Mhm.
if those don't quite fit to the bonuses that you want our character, I should probably tell you. Like, most things that you have told me work perfectly for the character type that I'm going to work with. I don't care. Do you want me to?
I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care either.
The thing is, I don't metagame when I D&D, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's fine. So like a lot of the things fit, but some of the things don't. So I'm just going to talk to you about like that's you can tell me I have this, but I won't use it. Kind of fast.
I'm doing something I've never done before in D&D.
What's that?
I'm playing a spellcaster.
oh, you're actually playing a spellcaster.
Yeah, druid.
He didn't give us.
I chose
Oh,
I chose
okay.
druid
Okay,
because I wanted something.
it's weird that you chose druid.
I wanted, like I said, I wanted to do something. I wanted to try something a little different. I don't typically go for magic classes.
Your
Eh,
fighter.
Yeah, I'm a fighter. I'm a monk.
It's easier. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Monk is usually what I do.
I love fucking monks because you just go in, punch a shit out of stuff, and not die.
Yeah.
But so I tried a little something different. I thought I worked backwards.
I've been talking to these guys with what I am working on. There's two different story paths. It depends.
Player choice.
Want to say
Fucking wait to
episode
do
2
either
has
one
a
of
thing
them.
that'll. I want to say it's episode 2 that has what can
I'll-
lead into one of the other ones.
I
It just
still have to
depends.
make the custom race for Heather. And if you would like,
What is it?
well, on D&D Beyond, you can make custom races.
Yeah, I know.
So I just filled in the stats that Jared gave me, so that way it can go straight onto my character sheet as
Right.
opposed to having to write it
Yeah,
down.
no, that's what I'm doing too.
Yeah.
It's like because it's a
Yeah.
person
Yeah.
that doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist, so
Oh.
I made a custom race for me.
Mine's fairly simple. So.
Yeah, no, mine is too, because Jared didn't give me any pluses or minuses for my character.
Yeah, I didn't really think.
Yeah, no,
I think for things like that, I figured
You
as you
did-
guys made classes, you
you
might have
did-
things
you did it to
you
Heather.
specifically
The thing you
want.
could do to make it easy is a Dragonborn because it's
no, I honestly I based mine off of
what do you?
for originally Aarakocra.
I see a beast is right what you need because like
Yeah,
technically you could have done like a bullywog or something like
I needed the beast with wings.
right, which is why it's a Dragonborn.
Yeah.
A high Dragonborn. But
So I work with that. I definitely like. I've tried doing it by myself. Like I was gonna write everything. I'm like, this is too much work. Based off Aarakocra, and I just ripped away what I didn't need and
Oh,
added what I did.
I've already been in talks with James. He was very on
In the
board.
Giant Peach.
James was very on board with working with me in the idea that I had. So there's two different gods, obviously. There's a Lovecraftian god that is like the villainous god of this story, and then there's like essentially the normal god of the kingdom. They don't have many lines when they do have lines. So I talked to James, I was like, look, I want them to be a bit more unique. I don't want to have to try to workshop them with the mass amounts of other shit I'm doing already.
So you're just going to say it and then make him re-record the lines?
I am sending the lines to James. James and his lovely woman there have agreed. They will record the voice, the handful of lines each of them have, and he's going to send it to me so I can just play them for you guys, and then I can just have it, because there are parts of the story where the god will talk, and I'm like, I want it to be a bit more unique when I do this, so I'm having him send me voice.
I understand that, because what I've thought about for my D&D campaign I'm not working on, that I would, kind of like what Mike said, that for us it would just be me talking, but through the edit I would do like
also
other things.
I'm also glad this is a one shot, because
Jared, I hate to argue with you already. One shot, one day.
Yeah.
You said episode 2 already.
Yeah.
This is a small
one
campaign.
shot is like 2.5 hours of us.
one shot is in like these are characters we'll never use again, but it's really a whole story. So
until we run across them in another campaign.
Well, see, the thing is, you may die at some point, and it is
dying.
It is very much there. There are parts of this is very trap heavy and different things like that. I've tried to make it a bit. I've tried to make it more than just fighting it.
So we know to do perception checks.
The problem is
they won't help you.
The problem is Jared is super excited about it, and he has no other friends to talk to.
Correct. Correct. Nobody else. Even the people I do talk to don't play D&D. They have no idea what they're
TikTok and just get all your ideas out there, like everyone else does.
But it's been interesting, because I've been able to play with like a Lovecraftian god and stuff. It's been fun figuring out little tidbits.
I drew my character. I'm not the best artist. I'm not terrible. I'm not good, because I had an idea in my head and I worked backwards from that, which is why I'm a druid, because I'm like, okay, what does a druid have? And I thought it'd be really funny just to have 2 sticks. So I have, spoilers, but I have a spear and a bow staff.
And I don't mean traps like you can perception check.
There's
a trap there. I mean like,
it's a lady with a penis.
No, I mean like there are situations you will be in that are like purposely. There's things you have to solve and figure out to get through to the next
puzzle.
Yeah, there's gonna be some of those.
God,
there's gonna be some of those.
Tell us it all, does he?
I've had fun writing it, especially because I've gone back and rewritten.
I know you've indeed a couple times for us, Jared, and I know you probably haven't learned anything from those couple of sessions. But
Hammerwall.
I would really encourage you, because I know you're on TikTok and you need to accept my friend request so I can send you funny fucking.
I didn't even know I had a friend request.
I'm trying to send you videos. I can't send you videos until you request me. It's Fat Guy Runs. Like, just let me through so I can send you funny shit.
Oh, maybe it sent me a thing the other day about like has to be set for everyone. I'm like, it's a. I was like going through, like all my things are everyone, like everyone, whatever, and then it made me reset.
That's probably what
I don't
it was.
know what fucking it was.
That was probably what it was.
Super annoying, because I was like, I haven't set for anyone to do anything.
On and just be like, go to the DMs and GMs of TikTok and be like, this is why this trap that I know you puzzle that I know you have planned is a bad idea.
Well,
and just watch it divulge so you can modify it so we don't just try to hammer through a wall.
Jared, I want to talk to you about one trap that Chase did.
Oh God, that took an hour and a half to get through.
Chase put up he said that there was a floating child in the middle of the room. No, I'm just
no, I know.
So we were expecting it. We were expecting the child. He's like, yeah, it's just a child. And as she looks at you, you look at her. She's not really blinking. She's just staring at you. Like, okay, and everyone was so focused on the child that no one saw the giant gelatinous slime that the child was within. So when someone tried to shake the child, they went into the slime. Jared, you have to realize, we're idiots.
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
No, you don't.
No,
you don't.
Jared, there's also a fun joke about, someone talking about a pit of acid that they told their players. They said it was a pit of acid. They saw a mouse crawl into the pit and immediately die. It was a zone of death. Everything inside of it was dead. They saw something climb inside of it and died. Guess what the first thing one of the players did?
try to go inside of it.
Damn straight.
I don't know. I've had fun writing it. We'll
See. I'm still working on. I have my birth.
I've also tried to make it where you're not fighting all the time. Like
Yeah,
both sides have things
milestone campaign.
where you might have like this go on, but then it could devolve into a battle depending on how you've
Yeah, if you don't follow
accompanied
Brendan
yourself.
Mulligan and Matt Mercer on TikTok, you're doing yourself a disservice.
I'm really fucking.
We'll see.
It's the
I'm
problem
trying to not
is,
make it super long either. I wanted to just be a bit of a
Like-
shorter thing for y'all.
I'm working on the, like I said, I'm trying to workshop the voice, and like workshop. I'm whittling my fingers because
I forgot to tell you. Also,
mean, probably
my guy
do it
had
all
his
in
cover
one,
moved,
honestly.
so it's mute.
just gonna go.
Good luck, asshole.
But like I try to like I do physical
Series of
things.
buzzes.
I mean, honestly, I broke it down into episodes just so I could write each thing. I could honestly probably do it all in one go, and it would be fine.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it
Just
goes.
fucking with you,
But,
Jared.
It's
He's
like
not gonna be a
really-
true GM for the
really
fuck.
depends.
I'm trying to figure out what my story is because like my monk class, what subclass I am.
You said you were a druid.
Yeah. Oh yeah, a druid. What the subclass of druid that I am.
Was it there? What?
Oh, I'll say after. I'm not going to say it on the podcast, so I don't want to
No,
spoil
but
it.
there's different ones. I don't care
Yeah.
which one you're, but like which one? It's the poison one. Is that one? Which one?
There is. There's like 20 of
I
them.
know. I'm
But
gonna
it's
look
like
them up.
I'm trying to figure out the voice because the voice will tell me how skeevy of a guy I'm going to be.
Fair.
Because if I'm going to be a skeevy guy, I need a background to why I'm skeevy.
Fair.
Because my class, my subclass is not a good class. And by that, I mean morally good. It's a little morally gray-ish. So is he like that because he's a dick or is he accidentally? This is shit I'm working on.
Circle of Dreams.
I
Circle
keep
of S'mores,
I keep accidentally doing
Circle of
French.
Wildfire. Circle of Moon. Circle of Shepherd.
I don't know. I keep going back to French, and I know
For
he
all
might
of you-
be French.
For any of you at home who are kind of curious, this will go on Patreon first. The best way I can describe the thing we'll end up doing, imagine kind of like Bug's Life, not beat for beat, but kind of like Bug's Life, and just make it dark.
Is our enemy? Is our enemy also going to rape a child?
I know, but
That's what
there's
the voice
things-
actor. Jared,
Yeah,
don't
we're
say,
not- we're not-
Jared,
no,
don't say
we're
a
not.
fucking thing about your campaign. Don't say anything.
We're not doing that. No, he's not gonna rape me. No.
And then he's gonna be like, I'm gay. I'm not a pedophile. I'm gay. You're both. You're both.
But exactly like you've had to figure out with your classes. Like I've done the same thing for other enemies of like figuring out what race has kind of fit what that bug character was going for, and then I've modified it from there. But no, I've had a lot of fun writing it. It's got at least for me, it's the most in depth I've gone.
Are you
with
using
trying
AI
do
to
that.
help you at all?
The only thing I've used ChatGPT for, honestly, were names for characters because I will spend way too fucking long trying to figure that out. So I've just been feeding it like, this is the character, this is the type it is, and I'm like, I just need names that fit. And then if I don't like what it is, I'll just get specific with like looking for this blah blah blah.
Yeah. Now I'm
I've
not
done it for like naming things. So
Like,
I'll
I'm not
spend way
I'm not being
fucking long
serious
with that
about
alone.
if you say I don't care. Because AI is a tool. We're not making money. It's not like we're being like, write me this, and then we're painting it or
Yeah, it's very much literally just naming things so
It's just
that
a
I don't
tool.
have to think of it. Like, because my problem is I'll spend way too long. I won't like a name and I'll rewrite it over and over. So I've just had it give me names. So I can keep
and when I
moving.
do because I'm going to do a ChatGPT campaign where all of the NPCs are run by ChatGPT.
That's still to me.
I know, I
it's gonna
cannot
be
wait.
Chaos.
It's going to be chaos because there is a microphone function on ChatGPT,
God.
so you will be able to talk directly, and you can create a new tab for each character. So I'm ready. for that.
I'm almost done. Right, I'm just about to the end of writing that story. So
And no matter what
Be
you,
kinda fun.
Jared, no matter what you write, it will get wrong.
yeah, I know. As long as you get to the end point, that's all I'm gonna care about.
Or not.
I mean, if you die before that, then that's on you. But
The
it's
boots
very much you're gonna be moved
of Keith
to-
Davis, Dr. Facilier comes down and squishes us all, and he just keeps on stepping.
Yeah, I think it'll be kind of fun when you get to the end, but that's just me.
Could be a Man in Black 2 where we open it.
Eat me!
Not quite, but it's fine.
It'll
Probably
be,
wanna
I've
kick
had
him in the
fun with
locker.
it. I think
Oh.
I'll have fun.
Oh,
I think they'll have fun.
we won't.
We'll see.
How long have we been going?
An hour,
Okay.
20.
An hour 20? Okay, well, I think we can. I can think we can wind down.
Yeah,
All right. Well, if that's all we got, well,
Yep.
folks, I don't know. These guys are here. We'll catch you next week at some point.
Yeah,
Yep.
next week.
What were we doing Doctor Who next week? Or?
I wasn't feeling Doctor Who this day.
Okay. Well, Mike wasn't feeling it. So.
Yeah. Mike is our residential Doctor Who expert. So
we might talk some Doctor Who and things like that. I'll take you through some history of it. Maybe we'll watch an episode. It's just I wasn't feeling.
I found a fun thing about cricket and Doctor Who. So
What? Cricket?
yeah, the British sports game Doctor Who.
Okay.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
God damn it.